Good evening and welcome to Robin's Fanatics TV with me, AJ, and today I'm doing my report on today's pitching in Isthmian League Premier Division fixture between Carshalton Athletic and Haringey Borough. But before I get into the match today, I want to dedicate this vlog to my longtime friend David Tullett, or Porno Dave as a lot of you will know him as, who has sadly passed away on Wednesday evening. He was a very good friend of mine, and a staunch Carshalton Athletic supporter. Even though he doesn't go to home matches anymore, he still went to the away games, and I was actually with him on Tuesday night for the Tooting versus Croydon Athletic game. A really lovely bloke, and knew his stuff about non-league football. Had an amazing programme collection, and and just was a thoroughly nice bloke. And I want to just dedicate this in his memory. I was friends with him for probably about 20 to 30 years, just a bit shorter than supporting the Robins. And before I could drive, he used to take me to away games when I was younger, and we were really good pals. And so I was very shocked and saddened to see get the email from another friend called Paul Stemp on Friday morning saying that he had passed away. It's very, very sad. So I want to dedicate this vlog in the memory of my really good friend David Tullett, and may you rest in peace, my friend, and I hope you find lots of football matches to go up wherever you're going to, mate. Like I say, rest in peace, my friend, and you will be missed. So thank you. I enjoy being your pal, and yeah, you're going to be really missed. So thank you, Dave. And now on to today's Isthmian League Premier Division fixture between Carshalton Athletic and Haringey Borough. Before the start of play, Carshalton was sitting in 8th place in the league with an unbeaten start to the season, and Haringey Borough was sitting down in 19th place after losing all 3 of their opening Isthmian League ties. As for team changes, Carshalton Athletic had made 3 changes from the draw at Hornchurch last week. Will Huffer was back in goal after he missed last week's game with a knock. Tommy Bradford and Mark Marshall both returned to the starting lineup in place of Calvin Expetita and Curtis Cumberbatch, who have since been released from the football club. As for the game itself, well, it was an entertaining game. If it weren't for the Haringey goalkeeper in the first half, we could have quite easily been 2 or 3-0 up at half time. But having said that, I had to sort of break them down, because some of them, I think they set the stall out just to not concede, and we sort of had to work to get by them. They're defending very solidly, to be fair, and when we did get through, goalkeeper was on top form to deny the goals. So yeah, they'll be pleased with their first half performance. Not much of a cutting edge up front. They had little attacks, but not the finishing touch to put Carshalton to the sword. I remember one clearance right near the end of the half. Carshalton Athletic defender stopped a goal-bound shot with his face off the line. Goalkeeper was beaten, and he was in the right place and took the ball full in the mush, and it went over for a corner to Haringey. But there was we defended well when we needed to be. They didn't offer us much up front, but we defended well when we needed to. And but like I say, their goalkeeper pulled off 3 really good saves in the first half. The second half was more of the same, really. Both teams had spells. Carshalton had a spell, and then but again, goalkeeper pulled off a couple more good saves. So we were knocking the door down, but it was very hard to get past the Haringey defence. They were not giving us any space to turn or anything like that. They closed all the spaces down. Mark Marshall had a good game out on the wing. He managed to find space and put in a few good crosses. But so we still felt that I think Carshalton could get a win here, and so we were confident like that. I mean, Haringey again, they had spells up front, but didn't really test Will Huffer in the goal for any great lengths. Yeah, but eventually we broke them down. Eventually, it took to the 80th minute, and again it was the two players that started the game today. Mark Marshall, lovely cross, headed home by Tommy Bradford to make it 1-0 to Carshalton Athletic. So yeah, that was Tommy took his goal well, and I think Mark Marshall had a really good game. I think Tommy Bradford just nicked the Carshalton supporters man of the match in front of Mark Marshall. I think it was very close, but I think because he got the goal, he got the man of the match. Me, I voted for Tommy Bradford. I thought we had a good game. Mark Marshall was my second choice. Yeah, but we held on. I mean, we had to hold on as well near the end. I mean, Haringey in the end really Brentford's had about 4 corners in stoppage time, so we had to sort of really still be alert to the very final minute to sort of keep them out. And a couple of shots, I think there was a scrambled effort, and the keeper saved one shot, and another one hit a defender and was cleared. So they really piled on the pressure in the last 5 minutes or so. But thankfully for the Robins, we held on to keep our unbeaten run going. So it's just to 4 now. We played 4, won 2, drawn 2, lost none, and still got a goal difference of plus 5, so plus 6 now after today. So yeah, all good. Looking really strong for the start of the season. Let's hope we can carry it on. Yeah, so next up for the Robins is a nice local derby on Bank Holiday Monday, and we are away to Kingstonian, which, if I remember rightly, was probably one of our worst performances of the season last year. We also played them on Bank Holiday Monday last year as well, but we hopefully we can carry on our form and put Kingstonian to the sword. I think it's been a while since we've beaten them away from home, so record's not great, but I think hopefully we can keep the momentum going, and we can get the result. So yeah, I'll be back on Monday. I'll be doing a vlog for that one as well, with goal highlights and various other highlights as well. So hopefully, and all being well, we'll take the 3 points back across town to Carshalton. So yeah, that's it from me. I'm now just going to do a little roundup of the Isthmian League results and league table. So here we go for today's Isthmian League Premier Division results, and it's Billericay 1, Whitehawk 3, Canvey Islands 1, Bognor Regis Town 3, Carshalton Athletic 1, Haringey Borough 0, Chatham Town 2, Potters Bar 0, Enfield Town 2, Cray Wanderers 0, Hashtag United 0, Folkestone 0, Hastings United 3, Concord Rangers 0, Horsham 3, Dulwich Hamlet 2, Lewis 2, Hornchurch 2. Hornchurch came from 2-0 down in that game as well. And Wingate and Finchley 2, Kingstonian 1. So here's the league table as it stands. Enfield are top with Chatham in second place on goal difference. Both teams have won all 4 of their matches so far this season. Lewis third after being ahead 2-0 ahead against Hornchurch, but got pulled back to 2-2. Carshalton Athletic currently sitting in 6th, still unbeaten with a goal difference of plus 6. Hornchurch, the favourites, currently 7th. Going down the league, Whitehawk with that really good 3-1 win over Billericay, currently 12th, and Bognor Regis 13th. Carry on down to the table. Dulwich Hamlet sitting down in 15th. They've been hoping for better this season. And Cheshire also, who got relegated, 16th. Kingstonian, Monday's opponents, are currently 17th. The bottom 4, Haringey Borough, Cray Wanderers, Concord Rangers and Potters Bar Town. I think out of that 4, I think Cray and Haringey will come out of it. It doesn't look good for Concord Rangers and Potters Bar Town though. They look like they're in trouble already, but it's still early days, it could change.